Start us off, Rug. Start us off.
Yo, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? It's a beautiful day to have a beautiful day. Welcome back to your favorite sports show. It's your boy Rock, and I'm with my Brody, my twin.
Uh-huh. You already know Nero.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got another little special guest in the building today. He's over here coming up asking me for cookies. America's favorite
Uh-huh.
youngin.
Yes, sir. 2035 first round draft pick.
yes. Yes. But what's going on with you, Brody? Talk to me.
Hey man, hanging in there, just keeping my head above water and grinding.
Yeah, bro. Shit, I hear that, bro. You and me both, bro. That's all you could do, man. One thing for certain, two things for sure. You can't keep a real nigga down
At all. At all. You
at
feel
all,
me?
at all. You
Gotta
know what I'm
stay
saying?
stay down till you come up. You feel me? As a real one always said. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Hey, man. Still, hey, that's what I live by, man. It pays off every trip, dog.
Every trip.
Every
Listen,
trip.
I hear that. I hear that. Okay. So let's get into these topics. Let's get into these topics. I know you're gonna like this first one right here. Team USA played great yesterday. They played outstanding to me. You know what I'm saying? That's the first time they really looked good and convincing. But they played good against Serbia in their opener in the Olympics. KD came back. You know what I'm saying? Off injury and shit, he went 100% from the field. Sniper, the easy sniper was out working yesterday. What's your thoughts on KD coming back? And I guess he was the missing piece, as I should say, right?
Hey, man. I don't want to say I told you so, but something along those lines that sound like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
when you
yeah.
talking about like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna say I expected him to go the first half, not missing a shot. Um,
Hmm.
but when we talking about, you talking about arguably, well, probably, and to some it's probably not even arguably, but I know to you it is. But we talking about the greatest scorer of all time. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely arguable.
Seven, seven. I mean, whatever way you want it to go, but 7 foot. You know what I'm saying? Could shoot the hell out the basketball. It just looks easy for Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant has probably one of the most beautiful, fluid like games. You know what I'm saying that we've ever saw. And shit like that. I think if you add him, like you're talking about somebody who's a walking 30 ball, you add him to a team with the greatest shooter of all time, with the greatest all around player of all time, with these other highly talented, NBA talents, like it only enhances the team, because you're adding another champion, you're adding an MVP. Like we know Kevin Durant's resume, we know what I'm saying, all the laundry list of stuff that he has under there. So
Hmm.
that only enhances your team, and honestly on both ends, because you know it gives you length defensively. He's not the greatest defender, but his defense has gotten a lot better. It gives you another guy on the wing who is who can score at a high clip. The thing that I've noticed about that's different in USA versus everyone else,
Hmm.
all these other countries have guards and big men that are like really good. USA has like the most wings. You know what I'm saying? Like the Kevin Durant's, the LeBrons, the Tatums, guys like that. We have the most wings who are super skilled. So I think, just adding him back is a plus, man. Like you adding somebody, wouldn't be surprised if you
Facts.
see him in the starting lineup,
Hmm.
replacing Devin Booker. Um, but yeah,
Man,
anytime
you just
anytime
trying
you
to
can
get
get
Book out of there, huh?
yeah. Anytime you could add one of the greatest players of all time,
Mm.
like it it opens up the game for everybody else, and it just helps.
Yeah, nah, facts. It enhances your team in so many ways. And yeah, man, like I guess like you said, you was right, man. You definitely told me so. They needed KD, I just didn't want him to play because I didn't want him to get hurt, bro. Like, I'm saying? You got all that talent out there, just let him rock. But I guess he's okay. He's more than okay the way he played
Yeah,
yesterday. So
yeah. I mean, that's the case.
it get what was you gonna say?
I was gonna say that's the case with with everybody though. You don't want to see. I mean, you don't want to see none of these guys get hurt because we know how much that they mean. All of them, all 12 guys mean to their franchise.
Facts.
Um, but you gotta we out there to get that gold.
Nah, facts. And that's what was my thing. I just didn't want to see him get hurt. But he definitely was a piece they was missing. They look way better. You know what I'm saying? They have he extends their he extends their play. You know what I'm saying? They beat the shit out of Serbia, and that's what I expect, bro. That's exactly what I expect to see from Team USA for the rest of the time that they're out there playing. You know what I'm saying? So that gold medal goes around their neck. Like beat you got to beat everybody, and if we're the most skilled, you got to beat them by far. They can't be like no open window to say, well, we almost got them. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So that's my whole thing. But they trending in the right direction, and I like how they played yesterday. You know, they got a game against South Sudan Wednesday, right?
yeah. Wednesday.
That's gonna be another test to see where they really at. You know what I'm saying with KD, and if they blow them out, then goddamn, it's
Yeah,
looking like
and that's a fact. Like you said, with KD, last time they played him, KD didn't um KD didn't
play.
play. And I think this time as well, what you're gonna get is you're gonna get a USA team that's not surprised or not taking them for granted because Steve Kerr came out and said, he didn't have them prepared and the team wasn't as focused as they probably should have been. You could see against Serbia, who they took care of business twice against Serbia. Um,
Hmm.
you know, you could see that you could see how locked in they were because they respected the Joker and they respected the other guys that they had on, what I'm saying, on the team. So I think with that being said, and also, it's really put up a shut up time right now. So
Exactly.
I don't think that they want to lose. I don't think that they're going to lose. I also think that we're really watching something special, and I think that I'm saying we all should enjoy the moment because we're watching Braun, KD, and Steph play on the same team and really compete for something. Not like an all-star game situation where they're
Hmm.
just going up and down. Like they're really trying to compete. These are three of the best. These are probably the top three players of our generation. You know what I'm saying?
Excusing a few.
Nah, definitely the top three of our generation of like this last of the 2010s. Nah, they definitely
Yeah,
are. I'm sorry.
they are. You're just missing a few others. That's all.
Yeah.
You
Oh
know
no,
what
but
I'm
I'm
saying?
just talking. I'm just talking about the three. Like they've
Yeah,
been like the three faces or front runners for the top players of the NBA like
absolutely,
year in and
absolutely.
year out. You know what I'm saying? So like just having them all on the team like that, like what I mean, I'm not trying to compare this to the dream team, but like
Please don't.
with
Please
not
don't.
with but when you had that situation with Mike Magic and Bird, it was like along them same lines of three of the greatest players in history of a generation at that time. You know what I'm saying? We're watching kind of the same thing right now. And it was years ago when we was watching Kobe and Braun as well. But you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Those
facts.
those three right there, I think they're gonna hold it down. I think they're gonna get it done. There's a lot of other guys on USA. You know what I'm saying? We'll probably get into it that didn't get to play or didn't get to have the game that they wanted
Oh,
to.
let's get
And
into it right now. Right now.
yeah,
Steve Kerr doesn't play Tatum, bro. Do you
yeah,
agree with that? Like he comes out and says, well, they had their combination of guys or I don't want to butcher whatever he said, but I'm pretty sure you've seen it because it's been all over. They basically
yeah.
had their lineups, and it was hard to put Tatum in, which I find that very hard if White and Holidays in the game. White and Holiday, well, I'm gonna say Holiday is a little different, but White they're going a little too hard, bro. Like they're going a little too hard. He's nice, bro. He's nice, but let me just keep. He ain't USA nice. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He ain't.
yeah,
He's
but
nice, but he ain't USA nice. He ain't
nah,
he about to represent our country nice. Like he's not the first person you're picking out the line. You know what I'm
nah,
saying? And
he's not. He's
it's
definitely
just
not. But it's what he brings to the game. It's what he brings to the game. It's that like it's like him and Drew Holiday are truthfully like the same player. They're
right
like they're
now it's a high bid on two ways. That's all it is. It's a high
yeah,
bid on two ways. Just
yeah,
like there was at point there was a high bid on wing centers, point guards. It's a high bid on the defender right now. Bruce
the
Bowen is somewhere kicking his chair because he would make a lot of money in this time. For real.
but the thing is, see, the thing with Derek White is like, not to say I don't agree with you. I
Hmm.
definitely think Tatum should. I think Tatum should have been out there. I don't think there's no excuse for having him out there. Again, like I don't want to make it seem like I'm just dogging D Book, but Tatum has a championship. D Book doesn't. Tatum is a better defender. You know what I'm saying? Tatum could defend. Tatum
They
could defend all five
they can
positions. Like he's
they're pretty much the same player on the USA team.
exactly. Tatum's just bigger. But even if you look at basketball, if you look at like the regular season, look at the NBA finals and throughout the postseason, there was a lot of the times where Tatum was guarding the other team's center. Like he would get switched on a pick and roll and he would play perfectly fine against the center. His rebounding numbers was up. Like he's gotten stronger. So I don't understand like what exactly that was. Um you
Just
know what I'm
another
saying?
reason why he shouldn't be head coach.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get that. I don't get how you say a guy that won an NBA championship didn't fit in you know what I'm saying, to the rotation, and it's like, like you're
But
playing.
White did.
Yeah,
And
but but see the thing
it's like he's
but
the
see the thing with
sacrificial
Derek
lamb
White,
in this
the only
conversation.
the
Because you
only
keep I don't want my fault, Rob, not to cut you. I don't want to keep saying it's like, oh, it's Derek White, it's Derek White. He's not. I keep iterating. He's nice, bro, but he ain't USA nice, and he ain't Tatum nice. You feel what I'm saying? It's just
but see the thing is, I mean, a few years ago they had Andre Iguodala on one of the teams.
that's different. Andre's like that. He really is.
Andre White
He
and Derek
really
White,
is.
Andre Iguodala and Derek White like the same player though.
No, they're not. No, they're
Yes,
not.
they
No, they're
are.
not. No, they're
What's their
not.
roles?
No, they're
What's their
not. No,
roles?
they're
What's their
not.
roles? What's
No,
their
they're not.
roles?
Andre
What's
Iguodala is way better, bro. Way
what's
better.
their roles?
Way
Because
better.
he's
Way
more
better.
athletic. Because he's more
Way
athletic.
better.
That's it.
I'm not even
That's
saying
it.
that because he's more athletic.
That's the
I
that's the
mean,
only thing I could think of. He doesn't shoot better.
they both shoot the same.
No, hell no, hell no, hell no. Derek White shoots the ball at a high clip. At a
So can
high clip.
Iguodala. It's just Iguodala does more. He sacrifices scoring to do other things. Like, and he has the best shooter on his team. Like, of the world, bro. Why would you want to take jump shots? What happened, cuz?
My fault, my fault. Somebody was calling me.
Oh, okay, okay.
But nah, I'm sorry, I would take White over Iguodala.
Nah, bro. Nah, not me. See, this is what I'm saying, bro. This is what I'm saying right here. This is exactly what I'm saying. He's hyped right now. Feel
Nah, I
me?
don't, because
He's hyped
I
as
don't think
fuck,
you're
and I'm not.
I don't think you're telling, because you still haven't told me what Iguodala does better than
So
Derek
he's a better
White.
defender. He's a better
No, not
defender.
really,
Yes, he
not but
is.
no,
Yes, he is. Come on, bro. Come
no. I
on, bro.
would,
Let's
again, he's
not do
more
that.
athletic. He's a little bit bigger. Nah,
Let's
I
not
don't
do
think
that.
so.
He's a better defender. I
I
mean,
don't
their
think so.
playmaking is probably the
I don't.
same. You ain't gonna really say, oh, this person. Their playmaking is probably the same. Iguodala is just a better overall
But
player. I'm taking him.
Derek White was just 2 times all defense, all NBA defense.
I'm pretty sure Iguodala got a couple of those too, especially being on the Warriors.
And
I'm definitely.
and he's a
I'm sure he got
and
more
like you
than
said,
three.
he's a better like you said. Okay, maybe Iguodala. Even if we give the edge to him defensively, we give the edge to Derek White offensively.
Cool,
So it's like
cool.
you're not. It's not. He's not. Even if he is better than him, he's not that much better than him to a point where it's like, oh man, this is just
But
crazy.
is White okay? So, but is White better than Tatum?
No, White's not better than Tatum. But see, what the thing is, the reason why they did that is because I guess they felt like White was the point guard that they needed in the second lineup.
It's
But
politics.
the thing about Derek White, and I'm not saying he should be playing. When I say this, I'm not saying he should be playing more than Tatum or anything like that. Like I'm not saying nothing along those lines. But what I am saying is, with Derek White on the floor, like it's never it's never it's always positive plays. It's always positive.
So with Tatum, what you mean? On
You-
especially on that team.
but see the thing is like Derek White can affect that Derek White doesn't need
What
to shoot the
gas?
ball.
You see what I'm saying? You finding ways to gas this dude, bro. Stop. Like
I'm
he
not.
not better than Tatum. He should
I never said he was better.
like he shouldn't be
I
out
never
there.
said he was better than Tatum.
He really should be with his family on vacation, bro. Watching
I never said
Olympics like
I never
us.
said I never said he was better than Tatum.
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying you just coming up with like this thing where you're like, yo, bro, I mean, you gotta put him out there. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. You didn't put Tatum out there, so no, you don't have to put Derek White out there, bro. It's just, it's just this whole he's gas right now. He's
He's
gas. You
not
know what I'm saying?
gas. He's a good
He's
Derek
definitely
White. I'm
gas
trying
right
to tell
now.
you, Derek White will contribute to any NBA team. Like any NBA team, he will come in and be an immediate impact. Especially those
Are
championship
you
teams
talking
that
about Derek White? Are you going to be talking about Derek White in the same light in 3 years?
probably, yeah.
You're bullshitting. You're
That what you
bullshitting. I
mean?
doubt it. I
What you mean?
doubt it. I
He's
doubt it.
only
I doubt it.
29 years old, 30 years
I doubt
old.
it's slow because
No, it's not.
oh my god, it's slow for him,
No,
bro.
it's not. No, it's
It's
not. It's
slow.
not
I
slow.
guarantee you, he's the first out of him and Holiday. He's the first to go. They're
They
already
just
looking at it. They're already
Derek White.
banking
What
it.
you mean? Derek White was signed for more years than Holiday. He's had a cheaper ticket than Holiday
Exactly. Why you think they get signed him for more? I mean, more years if it's gonna be a little
because
cheaper.
Holiday's a higher ticket because Holiday has more on his under his belt.
He's better.
He was a
He's.
champion. He was a champion before he went to the Celtics.
Let's not compare his resumes like it got to be like that. He's
No,
better.
resumes count when you're getting your
They
bread,
do, but
though.
not when it's Derek White. Not when it's
Yes, it
fucking Derek
does.
White. No,
What you
no, bro.
mean? What you
No,
mean?
bro.
He's one of the
Oh
best
my.
role players in the league.
Okay, that's cool. I'm not gonna say he's not. But damn, we make it. He's one of the best role players, bro. How the fuck does he make the USA team?
That's not.
I
Hey,
mean, bro.
look, look. It's
I
not
mean,
his
it's
fault.
making me look. I mean, I get it, but Tatum should have. This all spirals from Tatum should have played.
Nah,
You know what I'm
Tatum should
saying? He
have
should have
played.
got the minutes. This
Tatum
is
should have
given.
played, but when Tatum definitely should have played, but when Derek White is out there, he doesn't like nothing happens when Derek White is out there for you to be like, yo, he shouldn't be in the game. Yo, get him out the game.
He's just a third guy. He's out there.
No, nah,
He's out there. He's
son's
locked.
good
He's
though.
playing defense and he's doing his thing, but he's out there, cause you ain't telling me like he's just out. He's out there. I know I might be wilding, but fuck it, cause
Nah, I
I
mean
don't
stuff.
see
I
how you not
mean,
play Tatum. I just don't
yeah,
see
no,
that.
I agree with that. I agree with that. All I'm saying is that like nothing bad happens when White is on the floor.
I hope
Tatum
you
should
feel
be
the
playing.
same
Yeah,
way in 3 years, bro. Cause Tatum gonna be even better in 3 years. I don't know about that for Derek White. He's just it's his light right now. He got paid because of who he is and who he could possibly potentially keep being. But this train could stop at one point. You know what I'm saying?
I don't see it stopping.
Okay, it's just because he on the seas, but all right. And that was how I'm high on Derek White. I'm the one
But I'm
when he
saying
came
Derek.
here, people was like, "Who's that?" I'm like, "Boy, he gonna come here and do his thing." You feel me? He came from Pop. He all right. You know what I'm saying? But the USA team, this is where I stop. Like, he's a good player. You know what I'm saying? NBA champion. He's a lock-up defender two-way, could shoot the piss out the ball. He could be a point guard when needed. You know what I'm saying? But to say he's USA value, I mean USA worthy, no, no. We just gassing. No, over Brenton, no. John Morant, no.
Yeah, but niggas knew Ja wasn't making it because of that
Yeah,
whole
I know.
situation.
I know. Yeah, I know. I know. Just the way you
And
said it
Jalen,
was
and the
funny.
only thing with Jalen Brunson, not saying Jalen Brunson doesn't deserve it, but Jalen Brunson is a smaller guard. It's like they
Yeah,
didn't
that's true.
want no. It's like they didn't
So
want
is
no.
so is Derek White. So is Derek White.
Derek White 6'4".
Ooh,
That's not small. That's not. Jalen Brunson is 6 foot, 6'1".
putting up 50.
He's not going for 50 on USA.
He's not, but he cooking up.
For what? He's a sec. For what? For what? You're not. Come on, second round exit, man. See you later.
Okay, we gonna get to that. You know what I'm saying. August here, September will be here. You know what I'm saying. SVO for those that know. You know what I'm saying. But yeah, we'll have plenty of time to chat about that Philly and Knicks, bro. I don't know how you believe in somebody like Embiid,
I don't
but
know how you. I don't know how you believe in somebody like Tibbs.
don't do that. Don't do that. You
Come
know
on,
I
man.
believe in who's on the floor and not who's coaching. Don't do that,
But you
bro.
coach it. Coaching almost has so much to do with it.
I mean, listen, the Bulls was good, wasn't they? Coached by Tibbs, right?
But
Even though he ran Derrick Rose into the ground,
they was good enough to go where they didn't make no. They didn't make no
they made it to they
championship.
made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. I think against Miami.
Yeah, 1 year, and that was it.
That's cool. That's cool. I see how you feeling. But moving on, we gonna get into that. We're gonna save that. I know you're gonna like this one too. Jordan Love and Tua both get their money. Um, which quarterback will have a better season next season? They both
Tour,
got paid what over 50 million. That was
tour.
fast. You think Tua will have a better season than Jordan Love?
Yeah, because of the weapons that Tua has.
Hmm.
Um, he got Tyreek Hill, he got Waddle. A chain should be if A chain is healthy, that makes the offense completely different. The running back,
Who?
A chain,
Oh, I know he's yeah. We
yeah,
know who I know who he's talking about.
yeah,
I
because he came
26.
on. Yeah, he came on strong last year, but then he dealt with some injuries that um kept him out. But whenever he was in the lineup, he was a difference maker.
Hmm.
So if he's there, I would say that. And also, I think the division that they play in can be kind of can work in their favor.
Hmm.
A lot of times teams struggle when they come to Miami and play. I don't know why, but even
They're
even
in our
when we
division, so you saying they're just gonna smack us around?
I mean, I'm not. Listen, man. I'm not too high. The past got to show me, man. That's all I'm saying.
Mm.
Like, you got to show me that you got to show me that you could be good. There's not like there's too. I feel like there's too much unknown for me just to be like, okay, they're gonna be good. Like, there's a lot of unknown. There's a lot of unseen. There's the only thing that is known is Jacoby Brissett, and he. You know what I'm saying? We know
We
that
gonna
he's.
get into that. I
Yeah, we
just
know
I
he's.
just wanted to slide that in, bro.
Yeah,
I
nah, I
see
know you did.
I
I
see
know
I
you
see
did.
where you slide into. You know what I'm
I know.
saying?
Yeah,
Don't
that's what I'm
don't come
saying.
back on this side when we winning. You know what I'm
Listen,
saying?
man. I hope. I'm just being
Nah,
realistic.
don't hope
I'm, I'm,
now.
I'm being, I'm
Don't
being
double back.
realistic. I'm being realistic. So I don't have my hopes up, and then I get crushed, and I'm yelling at my TV every Sunday afternoon, cursing. My son's looking at me like, you know what I'm saying. Wifey's like, it's just a game. Like, nah, you don't understand. Like, it's more than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm losing my parlays, betting with my heart and not my head. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying? Um,
fuck.
you know what I mean? Shit
Yeah.
like that. So I like
So you feel like so you feel like Tua's gonna have the better season. He
yeah, I
has the
think
better
Tua gonna have the
weapons.
better season. He got probably the best weapon in the NFL.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I think they signed somebody else too as their third
Odell,
receiver. I think they put. Yeah,
Odell.
yeah, exactly. Exactly, exactly. I think Odell has. I think he still has something in the tank. I think in McDaniel's offense. I think he'll do well. And your man Jordan Love, I'm just not sold on Jordan Love. Like I'm just not sold on Jordan Love. I mean, I'm not saying that Tua is night and day better than him, but what I'm saying is I think Tua is in a better system and with a better I think Tua's in a better situation overall. Um
You think
than
so?
yeah, I think so. I think so. I think with
Okay,
the
it may
weapon.
it may look like that because to me, I think Jordan Love will have the better season, and I think his wide receiver group is slept on. They got a guy named Jalen Reed who's tough. He's not really the. I mean, not actually, he really is. He's emerging. Last year, he was emerging as like he was tough. They also got Romeo Dobbs who's tough. Um, who else? They still got as their running back. What's his name? No, they actually don't. They got Josh Jacobs. They just acquired
Oh
Josh
yeah, now they
Jacobs. So
upgraded. They upgraded the running
yeah,
back position.
they are
Yep.
they gave him an offense and locked and loaded and ready. And some of those players he already had last year. They just ready to go. I think Romeo Dobbs is a big name to listen out for. I think he's gonna have a season where people's gonna be like, oh, who the fuck is that? Yeah, I know, bull. Him and Jalen Reed, they tough. You know what I'm
Wait, who
saying?
was the
So
one?
I
Who,
would say
oh
Romeo
yeah, nah,
Romeo Dobbs,
they still got Lazama too, right?
Lazard,
Lazara,
Alan
Lazama,
Lazard.
what's his name? The wide receiver. Yeah, I think it's number 13.
I gotta see. I'm not too
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, yeah. Nah, I know
But
they got a good
oh,
young
you're talking
receiving core.
no. If you're talking about Lazard, he's on the Jets. He went with
Oh, okay,
Aaron
okay, okay,
Rodgers.
okay,
He left with
okay,
Aaron
okay.
Rodgers
Yeah,
left.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Nah, they got a good young receiving core. I know that was one of the things that they were talking about, like this receiving core being with Jordan Love and how they were taking to him. But also I just look at I look at their division and I think that that's probably on paper at least probably the toughest division in the NFC.
Wasn't
Um,
it last year.
yeah, but they didn't win it.
I mean, I think they won 10 games at
Yeah,
least.
yeah, I mean they won 10 games, but I'm saying again, like you got Detroit twice. I don't think Detroit,
It's raw.
if they could
Cool, cool, cool. Stop. They'll get
all right.
Detroit at least one time.
But
Stop trying to
all right, all
disrespect
right,
Love,
all right,
bro.
all right. Let me finish my
Go ahead.
thought. You
My
got
fault.
Detroit.
My fault,
You
player.
got Detroit twice. You got Chicago twice. You
Yes,
got
sir.
and you got Minnesota twice. Now, out of those games, I think Minnesota is probably the only team that they could beat twice because Minnesota offense is probably gonna be so shaky. But who knows, nigga? Sam Darnold might have a resurgence because he's playing with the best wide receiver in the NFL. So you know what I mean? Like that, their offense out there in Minnesota is so potent that it could take like an average game manager and thrust
Hmm.
him into that spot of, oh, he's really good because who he has to get the ball to and how creative Kevin O'Connell can be with his schemes and everything. But again, with your man Jordan Love, man, you just gotta show me, man. Like you gotta show me,
Okay.
dog. That's it. That's what I want to see. I think that's a hell of a lot of money for somebody who's made one playoff appearance and then the playoff game that you did win. Like, what I'm saying? We could like let's be 100% real about it and let's go back by the numbers. It wasn't anything that Jordan Love was doing to really win that game. They won that game running the football. They did. They did. They completely did. That Dallas gave up over 200 rushing yards. Dallas rushing defense was a very it got war. It wasn't very
So
good to
he only
start
threw
the
400 yards. That's what you're saying?
uh, he didn't look. Jordan Love wasn't the reason they won that game. He was not the reason they won that game. They won that game because they were able to ground and pound the football, and he all he had to do was be a game manager at that time and make enough plays. You know what I'm saying, here and there. And I
Hmm.
believe they scored 2 times. I believe their defense scored 2 times. Anytime your defense scores 2 times in a game, a playoff game at that,
I
shit's
mean, it's
over.
not his fault. Dak was. Choked.
Yeah. Okay, so that proves my point even more. Again, I think that's too much money to give to somebody who ain't did shit yet. You made the
Okay.
playoff. Okay, you started 1 year. You made the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? In a system that you've been in since day one. You know the system. You know the offense. You're familiar with these guys. You've
So
been in
we're
practice. You've had
you
some game situations with these guys as well. So it's like it's not like it was uncharted water. It's not like he was a complete rookie or a third string. Like he got to sit and learn behind wherever you can call wherever you want to call Rogers, call him. It doesn't matter. But you get to sit behind and learn from somebody like that, man, that's a plus for you every single day. I just think Jordan Love has to say, I'm not saying he's not good. I'm just saying
hmm
I'm not a believer as of yet. I don't see it as of yet. Like, yeah, the numbers are what they are, 4,100 passing yards. Okay, CJ Stroud did better than that as a rookie. So I'm not, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't his numbers don't 64% completion percentage. Okay,
he threw for
that's like
you.
that's
He
that
threw for 272 in that playoff game and threw three tutties.
against who? Dallas?
Yes,
Okay. All right. Ooh.
but he
But I didn't
yeah
know that. I
I
didn't know.
know I fucking I'm telling you Jordan Love is he's the next up.
I
You
don't
feel me?
see
If
it.
we put CJ Stroud as the next up, he's right there. You know
I
what I'm
don't
saying?
see it.
He's right there. I'm
I don't
telling
see
you,
it.
bro. This
I don't
kid is
see it.
talented, and you shouldn't doubt Green Bay as when they pick quarterbacks. They've never been wrong.
Now they have. They
Even
have
though
no
Brett Favre steals from people, he can throw the fucking football. You
football,
know what I'm
right?
saying? Yeah,
Right,
like
right. Now I mean, shit. You go Green Bay. You go all the way back to Bart Starr, nigga. Like,
listen, you
you
go.
know
You
what I'm
know what
saying?
I'm
Like,
saying?
it's like yo, it's like they have four quarterbacks their whole history: Bart Starr, Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers,
Aaron
and now
Rodgers,
Jordan Love.
Jordan Love. I'm telling you, bro, he's going to be a star. So that's why I would choose him. You know, but two is not a bad look neither. But I don't really. I could say I still kind of don't believe in two. I'm half on the fence now because I mean, if the Dolphins was really willing to give you bread, I mean, shit, they see something, then he is talented. I mean, Tyreek did almost go for 2,000 yards. Like you can't be not talented throwing him the ball.
Nah,
You know what I'm
Tua's
saying?
talented. Tua's biggest thing is him staying on the field and being healthy. I don't think it's with nothing. I don't think it's nothing with him being like as a football player. Like he's
Hmm.
very accurate in throwing the football. He could
Yeah.
throw it downfield. It's just about him being able to stay like on the field. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Facts. Well, okay. So you picked Tua to have a better season, and I picked Jordan Love. And we're
Yeah,
gonna come
Jordan
back
Love
and
gonna have to
see.
show me.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I
He
think
got
he
a
was like
200 mil,
second in it.
200,
He
200
was
mil. He got
second
to
in the
make it to the.
NFL in touchdown passes.
He got to make it to the. He got to make it to the conference championship. 200 mil.
Yeah, he was one game away.
Yeah, fuck
Okay,
that.
this next one's interesting as well. Justin Field is emerging as Steelers QB1. What's your thoughts on that? You know, with Russell Wilson, I forgot to say, with Russell Wilson being out with a calf injury. So, what's your thoughts on that?
My thoughts is honestly, you know what I'm saying, that's good for the Steelers. Like I would
Facts.
I'm not gonna say like I'm not surprised, but like, when you bring in somebody with that much talent, like, you kind of would, that's kind of what you would want to see from them. I think that's really a situation that he could thrive in.
Hmm.
Mike Tomlin and his offense with all those weapons, those receivers. It's like one thing about Mike Tomlin is he knows talent. Like he knows
He
how to
does.
draft receivers. He knows how to draft running backs. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? It's just when he had Antonio Brown and Le'Veon Bell, that was still part of the Brady era. So it was like, you know what I'm saying? You
It
just
was
wasn't
tough.
getting exactly like you just wasn't winning in that era because of that great player. But like he knows talent, he knows how to coach those guys up. They'll have a stellar defense. So again, like he'll be put in a position where he'll have to be a game manager. I think with Justin Fields, like a lot of his development has been bad because of the situation he was drafted into. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Um, that was such a shitty organization for so long. Hopefully, it turns around now with Caleb Williams. But like professional sports is all about situation. So now that he's in a better situation, I feel like I feel like things are gonna look up for him.
We're gonna see a better player out of him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy for Justin Fields as well. I feel like Mike Tomlin's a good coach to play under because he's not gonna bullshit you. He's not gonna tell you he's not gonna tell you what you want to hear. He's gonna kind of tell you what's real. So you kind of gonna know how to step and how to move. And I feel like you said, Justin Fields is gonna be a better player in the system because of who's the coach and you know what I'm saying where he's at and the pieces that he has. You know what I'm saying. Mike Tomlin's gonna set him up for success. He's never gonna throw him out there and just say go swim, bro. Like you know what I'm saying.
Exactly.
There's always gonna be a plan. There's always gonna be something. And I'm pretty sure what my thing is, they probably was looking at it with Rush being out, and they like, okay, we're gonna see what he got. And the first
Exactly.
day he come out steaming, and you like, well, let's give it one more try. Let's see tomorrow. And he come out steaming again. Well, you like, shit. If Russ come back healthy, it might not matter. Like,
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like he adds like I feel like Mike Tomlin and the system that he runs and just the weapons that they have around, I feel like that's like he'll be able to coach him to his strengths, like you was talking about with Justin Fields. You know what I'm saying? Like he wouldn't be, put in a situation where you're just asking him to do some stuff that he's just not used to doing. Because the college game is a lot different than the NFL
mm-hmm,
game, and I'm sure we'll get into this a little later when we talk about some other quarterbacks who I'm not really high on that you are high on.
mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, I just think I just think that I'm saying, he'll coach him up to his strength. He's a great coach. He's a, what I'm saying, like Mike Tomlin. He remind me of my uncle, dog. I'm not gonna front, man. He just
Just a
like,
solid dude.
yeah, just a solid dude. Like sometimes, what I'm saying, you might even be like a little scared of him. Think he always mad at you or some shit.
Word,
But if you're gonna
word.
talk to him, if you're gonna talk to him, he'll reason with you. That's what all his players say about him. Like he's like a player's coach. Like he know how to get
Mm,
through the dudes. He, I'm saying, he's in with them. So what I mean, I think of Justin Fields. I was a fan of him coming out of Ohio State. I was hoping that the Pats had grabbed him instead
me
of
too.
Mac Jones, but
Yeah, the Chicago took him for what reason? They should have took fucking Mac Jones. We would have been better off, man. Okay. Well, we might see Justin Fields. You might see Justin Fields as a QB1 starter for the Steelers this upcoming season. Leave a comment if you would like to see him as a starter. You know what I'm saying? And okay. Is Tyreek Hill the best receiver in the NFL after getting the 99 in Madden?
I don't think he is.
You don't think
I
so?
think he's I think he's helped. I think he has the best attribute. But if we talk about wide receiver, I think like we look at like the total package, speed,
Hmm.
route running, hands. I think Tyreek Hill has gotten better with all this
Yeah.
stuff. But to me, the best wide receiver is Justin Jefferson. I think Justin
Hmm.
Jefferson is the total package of everything that you want your wide receiver to be, in terms
Hmm.
of being able to do all those and still not as fast as Tyreek, but dynamic when he gets the ball in his hands and does have some breakaway speed. But now I
Hmm.
don't think it's Tyreek, but I think he's up there though. I think he's like, what I'm saying, a number two.
Okay. Um, I feel like, and I went on a rant on him the other week. You know what I'm saying? A couple episodes ago, actually, because I didn't like the way Netflix showed him. But I think Devontae Adams is the best receiver in the league. He just doesn't have the quarterback. You feel me? And I think he gets forgotten about a lot of times, so he starts scoring touchdowns. Like we like the Tyreek Hills, we Justin Jeffersons, but those guys look up to him. You know what I'm saying? I don't know specifically for Tyreek Hill, but I know for Justin Jefferson, like that's somebody he looks up to. So I would king him the top wide receiver in the league before anybody else, and I would go after that. Then I would go maybe Tyreek Hill, Justin Jefferson as my third, an honorable mention like Chase or I'm even forgetting like guys like Cooper Cup. You know what I'm saying? Puka Nahua,
Oh
however you
yeah, like
say his
CeeDee
name, like
Lamb.
CeeDee Lamb. Like there's a lot of guys out there that can
Yeah,
really
nah, there's a
compete for
lot of
that
talent
spot.
at that wide receiver position.
AJ
Uh-huh.
Brown, Devontae Smith.
AJ
So
Brown, yeah.
it's tough. So yeah. So you wouldn't label him as the the um the best receiver in the league?
Nah, I'm going with Jetta, man.
Okay, okay.
I'm
No, I
going with
like that. And
18 to get
I'm
triple.
going with Devontae Adams. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Him himself. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like how they showed you in Netflix, my dude. They could have, you feel me? They knew what was up. They knew that the whole Josh McDaniels situation, they didn't have to do that. But I get that's what I'm in that field. You gotta look for that drama, you feel me? Gotta find that drama wherever you can. Okay. Should the Cowboys this pretty much our last question. Should the Cowboys pay Dak Prescott the same money as his peers, as a Jordan Love, as a Tua Tagovailoa, Trevor Lawrence, Patrick Mahomes? Well, nobody ain't getting patty bread, so let's
Nah,
cut that out right there.
but they
Nobody
talk.
ain't getting. But would you? He's on his last year, and would you pay him that 50 million?
Only way, and unless he wins the Super Bowl this year,
Facts,
that's the
facts.
only way.
Yeah, I'm not paying him that bread neither. He gonna have to win
Yeah,
the Super Bowl and be the Super Bowl MVP. Cause that
yeah,
just because we won the Super Bowl, that don't mean you were the sole reason.
yeah,
You gonna have to win Super Bowl MVP to get that 50 million. You know what I'm saying? I feel like with the Cowboys, it's almost coming up to that same situation of how Dak got how he got the spot. Took it from, you know what I'm saying? They didn't really want to pay Tony Romo. Tony Romo was damn near out, on his way out the door anyway. So let's just throw Dak in there and start it up early. And he went off steaming. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
And they took care of him already. When he had the ankle injury, as I said
Facts.
an episode or two ago, they took care of him when he had the ankle injury. So you know what I'm saying, they already looked out, which they really don't do in the NFL. You know what I'm saying, much. So you
Hmm.
already received the benefits of that, but it's just like for how we done watched so many years. You have a great offensive around you, or you have a great defense around you, and you just not get it done. Now, it could now there's a lot of things that go into it with football as far as strategy, as far as coaching, play calling and stuff like that. I get all that, but if we really just like look at it, like when it's time to deliver, he just doesn't deliver. Like he just
At
doesn't,
all.
you know what I'm saying now. And maybe he'll be better somewhere, a fresh start somewhere. But I think with guys like CeeDee Lamb and some of the other guys that they have on the offensive side of the football, I think that they could kind of, I don't want to say that they could bring in anybody, but they could bring in somebody else and have success with
Absolutely.
that. Exactly, who's a lot, underpaid, who's not as paid because you pay Dak, but you're gonna have to pay. I believe I don't know if he got his bread yet, but I believe it's coming up. Either I think next off season it's gonna be time to pay Micah Parsons, and
Oh,
it's
whew,
like yeah, and it's like what are you gonna he's gonna want to be the highest defensive player, you know what I'm
paid
saying,
player,
of all time.
and he deserves it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, not yet, but he deserves to get paid. But I don't know about highest of all time yet. You know what I'm just
No, no,
saying?
no. He's not of all time, but I'm saying get paid. He should get paid the highest for his position, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah. And you look at what his position is. He's playing now. He's on the edge as an edge rusher, a game wrecker. You got to pay those guys top dollar because those are game changing players. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Like if you got somebody who can consistently dominate, we seen with the Broncos when they won a Super Bowl years ago.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? With
bro.
Von Miller, when
Miller
when he was at the top of his game, just him as a game wrecker, like wasn't nothing that you know what I mean. Nobody could
couldn't
do with
get that
that.
shit off.
Yeah, no, I'm
Couldn't get
saying.
that shit off. Like me in college football when I'm playing on Heisman, nigga. You play on Heisman on college football, you ain't getting that shit off.
You
I'm
ain't getting
telling
that
you.
shit off. That's what I'm
No,
saying.
don't call play action, my nigga. You ain't
That's
getting
what
that shit off.
that's what
You
I'm
ain't getting
saying.
that shit off. But that's
So
that's
it's so it's like I think that they're gonna go with that. I think they're gonna tie up CD Lamb and tie up Micah Parsons
mhm.
and you know and then build on that quarterback position. We don't know who's in
Who's it
free
gonna be?
agent. Yeah, exactly. We don't know who's going to be available in free agency. We don't even know what their coaching staff's going to look like next year. Um,
Word.
Because, like, if they don't get it done this year, if they lose in embarrassing fashion like they have the last 3 years, it's going to be a coaching change. It's going to be a quarterback change. It's going to be a lot.
No, absolutely, absolutely. I don't think. Yeah, I agree with you. I don't think Dak should be paid like his peers. I don't think he's. I think he's just on a decline. He just gotta find a new home. I think him and Dallas, their time's up. And sometime when you go somewhere new and you get to kind of be more yourself or kind of start over, it kind of gives you you kind of get a better start. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You look better, or you might be,
Yeah,
trending in the right direction. Now you could get yourself to a Super Bowl, hopefully. But Dak and the Cowboys, it's been sweet, it's been good, but they ain't get the job done. So I think it's time to wrap that up and let him go his way, and they start to look for their new QB. Who knows? Maybe they'll go with Mac Jones.
all right. Good luck.
Word, definitely good luck with that. But before
Def-
we definitely get out of here, let's talk about our Patriots because what I'm saying, you was texting me earlier talking about Drake May don't look, I'm saying, amusing and what I'm saying? It's I went to go read some stuff and they're saying he hasn't he hasn't had like no spark plays. So basically they're just saying all we're hearing is they haven't been impressed because he maybe hasn't thrown an 80-yard bomb. Like, bro, let's be patient.
I heard from a reliable source that had eyes at training camp. He didn't look good.
Yeah, I know who the source is. Go ahead. Cap a
shout,
lot, nigga.
shout out,
He's
shout,
capping.
shout
You know
out,
what I'm
big
saying?
bro.
Yeah.
Shout out, big bro. He's the mayor.
You know what
Uh,
I'm saying?
but
Don't tell bro, don't do that. Please.
um,
Please. Don't do that because it's no slander on the May side. You know what I'm saying?
nah,
But
but I like. I'm looking at Drake May. I mean, and I know it's practice. I'm looking at clips. One thing I'll say about Drake May is the physical tools are there. The arm, he has a cannon for an arm. Don't get me wrong,
so
but
if
that's
it's
not.
there,
But hold on, let me go through it, big dog. I got
my
you.
fault, my
You
fault.
know what I'm saying? The At this level though,
Hmm.
other than Matt Jones, you would expect a guy that was a top three pick or any quarterback coming into the NFL to have arm talent. You would expect them to have a cannon for an arm. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, at 14 years old, I was throwing 50 yards down the field. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
you know what I mean? So it's like you would kind of expect that coming, you know, some
In.
people were saying that they would take you number one, whatever. So we expect that. We see, what I'm saying, we see the physical tools. You see his build, he's 6'4", what I'm saying, 225. Yeah, he's a great, he's a great physical talent. But there are quarterback mechanics and there's some things that are there that I just don't see, that I think it's gonna take him like a few years, not two, not three. It might honestly take like 4 or 5, to be honest. His footwork is very bad. He's too flat footed. He stands too flat footed. And when somebody stands flat footed, what that means is they're relying on the strength of their arm. That's not gonna always get it done in the NFL. Standing flat footed, thinking that you could just get the ball in there, it's gonna get you into a world of trouble. You have to be on your toes. You got to be quick in the pocket and be able to like get out of pressure. He's not great progressing through reads. In college, he struggled with it. He'll stare guys down, right? And he also struggled with in college having guys like NFL guys aren't going to be the way they're open in college is like it's almost fake sometimes. They're being defenders by 7 to 8 yards. Then NFL, you can have 2 to 3 every so often. You'll have a busted coverage. You have to get the ball in there. I don't think that he has. good enough feet to switch around from one guy to the next to get that there. I don't think he goes through progressions well enough. I think he doesn't let plays develop good enough. And I also don't think that he has, great hip mobility either. It seems like a little stiff in that area. And just feel like if you don't have those two things are so important as a quarterback. Those are things that people don't really, pay attention to if you don't really know the game or know the position. If you don't have great hips and you don't have great feet, then you're 9 times out of 10, you're not going to be good. There's only one quarterback I can remember that came into the draft and they were talking about he didn't have good feet, and that quarterback was Patrick Mahomes. But guess what? Nigga, Patrick Mahomes is a special, special, special talent. Like, we're talking about one of the greatest ever. Like, you're
And
not. That's
Drake May
why.
could be on his way to being that.
Fuck that. I hate when but see the thing with Patty is you saw the numbers in at Texas Tech. You've seen him throwing 5,500 yards a season, 50 touchdowns a season, putting up 60 points in games. You know what I'm saying? Like they both had these big ass cannon arms that could throw 60, 70 yards down the field. Like, okay,
Exactly.
yeah, we understand that, but he's not Patty. And also, Patty had two things really work in his favor. He came into the league year one. He didn't. Patty didn't play right away. Patty Patty didn't start to the end of the season. He started the last game of the regular season. It was Alex Smith. Say whatever you want about Alex Smith, but you still sit behind a guy and just learn the game, learn what it takes to be a pro. That's a plus. Two, he had Andy Reid. Say what you want about Andy Reid, but Andy Reid he's a great coach. Three, he
Absolutely.
had he had Tyreek Hill, he had Travis Kelsey. You know, we don't have that over here. We also don't have an Andy Reid. Not doubting Gerard Mayo. I hope he turns out. Look, I'm always with my peoples. I'm
Got to.
always, you know what I'm
Show
saying?
love.
But the fact of the matter is I could be all this. He still has to prove
He
that
still has
he
to
can be.
win.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Like Patty had a lot more in his favor, and I just hate for people to compare him to because like Patty is in the conversation with Montana and Brady right now. You know what I'm saying? For greatest of all time. Drake May ain't in that conversation. I just don't
Right
see
now.
it. I just don't see it. Like I said, the footwork's not good, the hip movement's not good, and then the progression. And then if you look at the clips in practice, they're like, oh, one pass he almost overthrows a guy. The guy sticks his hands out, he catches it. Another pass, they're getting all hype, but in a real game, that would have got intercepted, or you would have got your receiver killed.
Okay. Okay.
Telling you, go
Okay.
look at his feet.
Well,
It's
wait till you see his first preseason game and he goes 7 for 7 for fucking 75 yards in a tutty.
all right.
Then
If you go
you gonna
7 for 7 against the third string, ooh,
I mean it's preseason. You gotta give him them
exactly. Well,
jumps
you don't
up.
have to go through no reads. You,
He'd have to go through some reads.
all right, to your second read, which is probably going to be the running back coming out the backfield dump off.
Cool.
All right.
Gotta start somewhere.
Now you do. You're right. You're right.
Gotta
I'm just
start
saying, man.
somewhere.
I know how this fan base
Sound like you
is.
know what you saying?
What?
You ain't a Patriots fan. That's what it's sounding like.
Nah, I'm not. Like I said, man, I'm being
Oh, you're not.
realistic. I'm being realistic, so I don't get my hopes up, and then
Listen,
you get them hopes up, and you think that shit is. You think it's just gonna go a certain way, and it just doesn't go that way.
it is what it is, bro.
It does, and that's what it's always gonna
It's
be.
gonna be. You feel me? Okay. We kept it real light today. You know what I'm saying on the episode. How'd you feel about today's episode, Rob?
Yeah, man, it was good, man. It definitely was. Definitely happy to see that. Again, like we just be calling shit. Like we spoke about what quarterback's gonna get paid first. I say
Paid.
Tua, you say Jordan Love. They both get paid. No,
Same
or
day.
however we said it, but yeah, exactly. They
Yeah.
both got paid like within hours of each other, and it was like the next day
Yeah.
after we dropped the app.
Facts.
And
Facts.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. USA, we spoke about them and KD coming back, how we
Mhm.
felt. So you know what I'm saying. Definitely, hey man,
Listen.
underdog, DraftKings,
Talk to him.
FanDuel. Prize Picks, you know what I'm saying? Amazon, NBA, NFL, whatever, nigga. Come fuck
Whatever.
with us, nigga. You
Got
know what
you.
I'm saying? You know what I
We the
mean?
next ones up.
Come fuck with the gang, dog.
You feel me? I'm over here young and shit. You feel me? That I ain't got anything
Hey yo,
like
hey yo, and your shirt definitely proves what I said last episode too.
that. I was waiting for it too. You
Niggas
feel
go to
me?
London one time, and now all of a sudden,
Men's on the up block, but I can't
now
see
they
no
sit
ups, yeah?
now he's now Central Narrow. Okay, I
You
hear you.
feel me? Central Nero, you know what I'm saying? Your homie's really
I
nice.
hear you.
You called that too. He's nice. I fuck with Central C.
Yeah, bruv. Now, bruv got bars.
Got bars, bro. You seen the new drink from UK, the Supercell on Netflix?
Fire,
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 fire.
fire, fire. I can't wait for season 2.
Me too.
Yo,
I'm thirsty.
I ran through season 1 in like a day.
Dogs ran through that. Bro,
Yo,
homie stabbed the joint, said, yo, tell your mom I said, one. I said, yo, this dude is mad,
oh, the
man.
young boy, right? He was
Yeah, bro, when he
wilding,
got
bro.
taser, but I like how the homie could stop time and change that shit, nigga. He was like,
Yeah,
no.
and they got my nigga,
He,
that was in BMF in it.
who?
He played Lamar in BMF.
Yes. Yeah, bro. I
Yeah,
didn't
he's
even know
just
he was from the UK.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, they come over here, they be super like they take that acting shit serious. Like they won't even have their accent, and then
Bro,
nigga, you know what I mean? Like, now that's a good one. But the main character, I actually want to tell you real quick, the main character in Supercell, the one that can go back in time, he's in
yeah.
this other show, bro. It's called 61st Street. I don't know if you ever saw it.
Oh, yeah, nah. I just tapped into that. They be trying to charge you to watch the
Yeah,
whole
yeah, yeah,
season.
yeah, yeah. Chicago. He's another one. I didn't know that nigga was from London, bro. He had a regular accent and that shit.
Yeah.
Um,
He
but
played in
nah,
the
that's
Bob Marley movie too.
I didn't even catch the Bob Marley movie yet.
Yeah, he played in the Bob Marley movie, House Party. Yo, he's lit right now. I can't lie.
He was in House Party. He was,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's lit. He
Yeah.
played
No,
Braun in that 101.
they always gonna find they always gonna find that London star.
Nah, they are, because homie that played Fred Hampton, he's OD.
Yeah, and don't
Danny
forget Franklin
Kalua.
Saint.
Word, Franklin,
Franklin. What's the other homie? Idris Elba.
Jamie. Oh, Idris Elba. Idris Elba was the first to really shock dudes, bro. He
Yeah,
really shocked niggas like, yo, you're what?
my nigga Stringer.
Stringer niggas call him. Tell him we back on. Yo, man, have to change into the lion, dog. Tell him
Tell him we
that's
back
my
on.
shit. Nigga, that's my shit, nigga. I can't lie. But yeah, man, that's a wrap for episode 13 with your host Nero and your host.
Your boy Rock.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Keep tuning in with us, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. And see y'all next episode. Peace.